Dixie D'amelio checks into rehab footage. I hope Dixie is okay. Her bruised eye wasn't from falling, point blank, period. It's literally panda eyes. I've fallen all sorts of ways, but a huge black eye isn't normal. I don't really pay attention to her, but even I know this is concerning. Dixie found the Snow White.
You've been fighting with her. I just feel like I just would do anything for anyone. I don't feel like it's reciprocated ever.
You guys, Dixie D'amelio is not okay, and we have to talk about this. All right, gather around, loves. This is serious. In case you're wondering what's going on here, yeah, that's the big question. The thing is, Dixie has been behaving a bit sus, and people have let it slide for a while until one recent incident, which proved that the situation at the D'Amelios could be getting out of hand. And poor Dixie could be crying for help. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into it. It all started with this during this TikTok live. And Dixie was, you know what, see for yourself.
Hoodies, sweatpants.
I'm sure you don't need to read too much into it to see that something was up and not in a good way. See, the thing is with Dixie, the vibes are always high because she's such a bubbly and happy soul. Usually the cool girl. But something ain't quite right, if you catch my drift.
Hoodies, sweatpants.
What is she even saying? People were so quick to notice it, and the comments were a flood of messages just asking her if she was okay, because everyone was genuinely worried and they were all well within their rights to inquire about her mental health, because we've seen this before. Dixie might be treading down a path we've seen all too often. Yeah. You know the one I'm talking about, the slippery slope of fame, literally the pressure cooker of Hollywood.
The way Dixie acted during this live stream had many fans thinking she might be getting into certain things. For example, one of the top comments on a repost of the stream was, quote, "It's not snowing, it's a whole blizzard." If you know what that means, you know. I can't really explain it.
We've seen it before, guys. Celebs crumbling under the weight of expectations, drowning in the glitz, the glamour, and the pressure to always look perfect. And more often than not, when the pressure becomes unbearable, celebrities resort to substance abuse and other bad habits to help them cope with the anxiety. I mean, Hollywood just has a way of breaking people. Please do not get me wrong and do not misquote me, but whatever is going on with Dixie on this day was not normal, and literally everyone noticed.
Hoodies, sweatpants.
But that is not all, guys. This recent incident made people dig back into Dixie's recent behavior pattern, and this video came up.
Holly and I don't live together. We live 4 minutes apart, and we still see each other every day, so we just kind of both wanted to be in our own spaces, and I don't like it. It's not even a thing. Like I'm not addressing anything because it just kind of happened, and we're like neighbors and now not living together. Our space was also just like not right for us.
So this was another TikTok live stream, and now that I think about it, Dixie's always showing her true self in her lives. So if you just watch her TikTok videos but not her lives, you might not ever realize that she is not okay, because, you know, in the posts, all put their best foot forward and only upload the best and most filtered version of themselves, fake smiles and all. However, the live streams, we always get to see them for who they are. I digress. So like I was saying, Dixie came on with a terrible black eye and people couldn't even concentrate on what she was addressing. They literally just wanted to know what happened to her eye, and after trying to avoid the question for so long, she finally addressed the elephant in the room towards the end of the live and said that she was drunk and fell into a sliding door. Again, if you're an OG Dixie fan, then you know that she has said on many occasions that she is very clumsy, plus this wouldn't be the first time Dixie has slammed her head into a door. I can't remember if she was also drunk the first time it happened, but sure. She once came on here with a black eye, not as serious as this one, but she said it was the door. Doors are always hitting her. Always the damn door. Did people believe her? Nah, you already know no one bought that. Well, they did the first time, but not this recent one. The comments were like this: I don't think a sliding door can give someone that dramatic of a black eye. Nah, someone had to clock her for that type of black eye man. Dixie seems to be using more than alcohol these days, so who knows, maybe she got robbed. That doesn't look like a sliding door hit. She looks like she got into a fight, got punched in the eye, scratched in the face, something with her chin. Honestly, Dixie seems really annoying and jealous towards Charlie. I wouldn't be surprised if she did rock her Whew, I am literally feeling lost in the sauce here, you guys. Super confused. Some of these comments did make sense, and at the same time, I was like, what if she did just kind of run into a revolving door for real? But if you think about it, is that the version of a black eye you get from hitting the door, or does it look more like Dixie was in a very bad fight? But that's just the half of it, guys. There was so much going on this live, which is exactly why people believed that she had gotten into a fight, and with none other than her sister, Charlie. Actually, the main reason Dixie was on live was to explain to her fans that her and Charlie were no longer living together, and that Charlie had moved into a new apartment 4 minutes from Dixie's. Judging from the way that Dixie was talking, the tone and all, something wasn't okay. Please be the judge.
Charlie and I don't live together. We live 4 minutes apart and we like still see each other every day, so we just kind of both wanted to be in our own spaces, and I don't like it. It's not even a thing. Like I'm not addressing anything because it just kind of happened, and we're like neighbors and now not living together. Our space was also just like not right for us. Like it was just, we needed to like, I swear I don't have a concussion. I'm just, we wanted to grow apart, and I'm looking at her and she's about to be 20, and I've lived on my own before and she hasn't, and I just wanted to make sure she was getting that experience to grow up, because I mean, I feel
Y'all, we all agree that it was just too much of a coincidence for her to appear on live with that black eye, talking about Charlie moving out, and at the same time, it literally looks like Charlie didn't leave in a happy move. In addition, Dixie mentioned that she was drunk when she hurt herself on the door, so maybe they got into an argument which escalated into a physical fight when she was tipsy, and that's how she ended up like that? Those were just some of the things people were speculating online, and to be honest, it looks like there was more than what meets the eye. It keeps getting worse, guys. It literally gets worse. The black eye thing gave rise to so many theories. Like, you would not believe how far people would go just to prove that point, because tell me why. People even started associating this incident with the Illuminati and Panda Eye. I could not believe some of these comments. Blonde hair, Panda Eye, come on now. Wants to join the Panda Eye Club so bad. People in the comments don't realize the reality, and it's sad. We live a lie. Panda Eye on the left eye should say enough already. Plus, we all know Dixie's been wanting an image for herself for a while. The D'Amelios are failing, so she joined the Black Eye Club. She got a panda eye and she got blonde hair, and she posted herself looking like that. Humiliation ritual. For those who don't know what all this chatter about the panda eye is, don't worry. I've done the research for you. So basically, panda eye is when someone has dark circles under their eyes that make them look a bit like a panda. It can happen when you're tired or not sleeping well, or sometimes it's just how your skin is naturally. But that's the face value meaning, because shock on me, there is a dark side to this. So apparently, in the twisted world of conspiracy theories, panda eye isn't just about looking tired. Oh no, it is a whole other ballgame. Deep in the rabbit hole of the internet mysteries, people believe that these dark circles under the eyes are all a part of some grand scheme cooked up by the elusive Illuminati. I personally have no deep knowledge of this panda eye angle, but that is just how far the Dixie situation has gotten. All right, moving on. The other issue that could be weighing on Dixie's mental health is the public opinion about them. First of all, celebrities always get so much hate just because they're successful, but when it comes to the D'Amelios, they played a huge role in getting their once loyal fans to turn their backs on them. All right, let's break this down. It's true that the D'Amelio empire isn't doing too well, and definitely there is all this pressure to keep being relevant to the public, which in and of itself is enough to cause a toll on the girls and even the entire family. Remember guys, the D'Amelios aren't your typical celebrities known for specific art like music. Nope, Charlie was an overnight success, and from then on they all clung on to her fame to become what they are today. However, over time people have had so much to say about them, and not good stuff. Top of the list being that they are super unrelatable and ungrateful for the opportunities that they have. I could literally count on all my fingers and toes 5 times on the number of times Charlie and Dixie, particularly Dixie, came off as spoiled brats, like the snail situation at the dinner table. So much has gone wrong with the D'amelio brand, but nothing gave them more negative press like their reality show, because not only were they unrelatable, but made people so mad with their endless complaints about how they were struggling. Their viewers felt insulted because by this time the D'Amelios were very successful, like literally living the American dream, which only 1% of the population enjoys. Watching the show always felt like someone with shoes complaining to someone without legs, and the numbers just kept going down. It was Dixie's comment about wanting to stop working and marrying rich for me. Also, they are always complaining about how quick they got famous when they literally could have just stopped posting and deleted their accounts. So true, there is no likability, relatability, or self-awareness. Remember when the Walmart stunt with the popcorn? I don't understand why rich and famous people can't take criticism. All this to say, falling out of favor with the public, specifically their fans, could be affecting Dixie. And it's not just the fans, even the brands that they've been creating over the years just never seem to grow. I recently did a video about the downfall of the D'Amelios, and if you haven't watched it, please do so you understand how this family fumbled the bag. This Reddit post explained my point perfectly. Her and her sister, along with whoever they decided, get down by that month flood YouTube with vapid, shallow, and unoriginal content that's easy to market for Google at the expense of actually creating quality entertainment. They've tried branching out into other forms of media like music and TV, but you can't make talent where there was none in the first place. Their TV show was garbage and their music ran off the popularity they got from TikTok. In other words, it was just as bad as the YouTube content, but more money was dumped into it to give it some polish. It makes sense considering their content on TikTok didn't require any form of skill or talent either. Lip sync to a song and every now and then dance a bit to keep them coming back. They are a shining example of the redefinition of talent to conventionally good looks on social media and now in Hollywood. On to the next issues, we can't overlook the fact that some people also just hate them because they made it. And people keep sending hate their way, especially by leaving very insensitive comments on their videos. I'm no mind reader, but I for sure know that if Dixie isn't doing well mentally, then the public hate has played a huge role in it. You see, sometimes people forget that celebrities are people too, feelings and all. Anyways, loves, that's it for today's video. We ain't saying Dixie is on a one-way ticket to disaster town. Not really, but whatever she is dealing with currently, all isn't well. But her fans are rooting for her to bounce back brighter than ever. I'd love to see your opinions on this matter down below. Also guys, don't forget to turn on your notification bells so that you don't miss the latest intel on these celebrities and influencers.